honestly been going on lately. Western fans are saying that anime is pointless, has very bad plot, and repeats cutscenes. And hardcore anime fans are calling Western shows unsophisticated and dull practically. Now, I'm here to sort of mop this up, because this is a very interesting argument. Both have different styles, and they both have different places in the cultures from their originating nations. Now, I'm going to start with anime, with the study of the animation, the culture it's created, and its place in the culture of its country of origin. Now, to understand anime and its distinct style of animation, we must understand where it came from and how it began. Now, anime as we know it, and anime as we hate it today for some of us, began in 1963 with one show, Astro. Now, Astro Boy, even though it's quite retro and old school, was a breakthrough in its own right in Japan, because before Astro Boy, such a style of animation and such techniques of animations were not used. In fact, animation in Japan up to Astro Boy was, shall we say, non-existent. Now, after Astro Boy, the base, or shall we say the foundation for anime and anime techniques of animation led it to new and even greater shows in the next decade. The greatest follow-up to Astro Boy, in my opinion, was the creation and the airing of one of the greatest anime sagas of all time, in my opinion, the Gundam saga. Now, the very first Gundam aired in 1979 in Japan, and in Japan, this was just a new phenomenon, because lately the follow-up sci-fi anime series, which were based off of events of the Second World War, the Cold War, didn't live up to the genre. But Gundam exceeded their expectations and even added a new type of genre to anime, known as mecha anime. Now, the Gundam universe created many great shows that we love and enjoy today, and even some non-anime fans have admitted as to being quite good. Most known of these is probably the Gundam Wing series and 8th MS Team of the Universal Century series. Now, I have many friends who don't like anime, and who barely watch it. In fact, they despise it. But seeing Gundam Wing and 8th MS Team, they actually did admit that it was a good show, with good plots, with good characters, and amazing animation. Now, this shows that not all anime is bad, and not all anime has pointless plots. In fact, the Gundam series or Gundam saga is quite different to all of them, because it takes real-world paradigms and beliefs such as communism, fascism, utilitarianism, universalism, and give it a sort of futuristic Armageddon sort of background, which makes the original ideas that have appeared and developed in history even more profound and even more serious. That's why many regard anime, and this is my opinion as well, as animated novels, which is in a sense an opinion, but also a fact as well, because most animes began in novel format, officially or unofficially. And they are indeed animated novels with plots and subplots and character developments, twists and turns and climaxes and anti-climaxes. Now, while the plots of various animes are questionable, this does not retract the fact that they have one. However, anime isn't just for expressing deep feelings and plots and paradigms and discussing the future of the world. Anime is also basically just for entertainment. Now, the first show in anime history to bring this entertainment value to the screen is probably Akira Toriyama's epic masterpiece, which is the Dragon Ball saga. Now, from Dragon Ball all the way to Dragon Ball GT, the Dragon Ball saga has supplied our childhood with fun and entertainment. Because let's face it, it invented an attack that everyone has copied. Even non-anime fans, because I have quite a few of those, and they even try it themselves sometimes. You know the situation. When you're by yourself, you look around, and then you decide to do the famous Kamehameha motions, and seriously hope that some light beam comes out of your hand and destroys your entire house. Now, from the appearance of Dragon Ball came the old school anime shows that appeared on Toonami, and which made anime a mainstream shall we say, event or phenomenon in America. You know the shows I'm talking about, right? On Toonami, you got Cowboy Bebop, Card Captors, Outlaw Star, all the Gundam sagas that appeared on that show, Rurouni Kenshin. These are classics, and if you don't like anime, it's not that bad to try them because these are the shows that sort of define anime as we know it. Now, one in particular is very popular with fans of anime and those who don't really like anime, and that's Cowboy Bebop. Because the creators of Cowboy Bebop, also the creators of Samurai Champloo, have made the effort to merge Western culture with Eastern style beliefs and animation. Now, this is very interesting because not many animes do this, and those who've tried have failed. It's only these two shows, Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo, who've done it perfectly. And by doing this, they have merged both sets of cultures and both sets of fans who have very distinct and different preferences to what should be in their animated shows.